रानी, इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी बार एकदम सॉलिड।
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल। ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े। क्या निराला MDH मसाला। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ।
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी चाहे जो भी हो।
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, with you always.
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
India France partnership knows no boundaries. It can reach from deep oceans to the tallest mountain.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
अरे टेंशन किस बात की? सेंचुरी प्रोवुड का प्रीमियम प्लस है ना। लो एमिशन है, हाई डेंसिटी है, वाटर रेजिस्टेंट भी, टर्माइट एंड बोरो रेजिस्टेंट भी है। यानी ये है जहाँ नो टेंशन वहाँ।
प्रीमियम प्लस बाय सेंचुरी प्रोवुड।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ।
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी चाहे जो भी हो।
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा।
I am absolutely fed up, like you are, I'm sure, with the U-turns of the BCCI and the ICC and cricket politics. And I feel bad, like every citizen of India does, that these people, because they want to make some money over cricket, are ready to compromise the nation. Terrible. Pakistan has taken another magnificent U-turn in its decision to not play, not play, not play, not play, keep changing its mind, ladies and gentlemen. Central government, our state governments, everyone needs to understand that development is not a statistic. They must not think that just because they pay a lot of money in subsidies, poor people will accept anything that is done to them. The government of Madhya Pradesh announced budgetary allocations a few days ago, and its largest allocation is healthcare. These are all women who have been sterilized in a 2-minute operation, lying on the ground. You know why? Because they are poor women. These are women from a tribal, economically vulnerable region, which doesn't matter enough for the administration to pay attention. Tribal culture, tribal tradition, tribal history is not something to be showcased in 1 lakh crores for the Ministry of Health. I'm asking you to join me, show me your support. We'll be taller and stronger if you raise your voice.
So you're not just going to the class and reading something or the other. You're directly going into the field and you're growing as a person.
As being an active quantum computing researcher, I can say that we are getting a very huge support for the students, particularly in the aspect of research.
23-year-old Sahil was killed because someone else was shooting a reel.
मैं ये एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर सकती। सिस्टम ये कह के नहीं भाग सकता कि ये अवेलेबल ऑफेंस है। ये सिस्टम इस चीज से नहीं बच सकता। आज तक जो होता है मुझे नहीं पता। मेरे को ये बाप बेटे अंदर चाहिए।
Reels, the new pandemic, Arnab's debate at 9 p.m.
सर, पुलिस का कहना है कि वो सुबह तक इंतजार करते रहे और उस दौरान कमल की मौत हो गई। सर जवाब कौन देगा? ये सब जनता के सवाल है सर। 7 अलग अलग थानों में किसी एक थाने ने भी कंप्लेंट रजिस्टर नहीं करी सर। कार्रवाई बनती है तो कार्रवाई प्लीज सर, क्या इन थाना प्रभारियों के ऊपर कोई कार्रवाई की जाएगी सर? सर पुलिस का कहना था कि सुबह तक हम कोई कार्रवाई नहीं कर सकते, जिस वजह से कमल की जान चली गई सर। सर क्या सर सवालों से भागने से क्या होगा सर? क्यों भाग रहे हैं आप?
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
The most recent example of a real death, or should I call it a real murder, in our country is so alarming that it should make us all wake up to what's going on in our country. We are in the middle of a real demic, a real making pandemic that is killing people and hurting millions of people in our country. The first visual I want to show, you see a woman. This is being shot from a car. We can go full frame. There's no need to blur anything out. But you can see there that there is a woman sitting in the passenger seat holding up her phone, making a reel as the driver is driving very, very rashly. This is a reel being made while the driver is driving rashly. And then you can see there's a bit of a jerk, and this car being driven at a very high speed narrowly avoids ramming into a bus and then goes straight on and hits a young man on his motorcycle, and his name is Sahil Dhaneshra. He's only 23 years old. He dies on the spot, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what happens. This is what happens when reels are made. This is what happens on every second day in our country. In fact, every day people are dying making reels, or people are killing others while making reels. And there are so many parents, and there are so many family members, and we have seen pictures of his mother, Ina Makkan, who will be joining us a little later. She's dedicated her entire life to raising her only child, Sahil Dhaneshra, his single mother. Her whole life has revolved around her son, and now her son is gone, lost at the altar of India's biggest pandemic, the reel-making pandemic. A family destroyed, a 23-year-old killed. And ladies and gentlemen, there are many issues here. The first issue I have is about rich parents handing over keys of expensive cars to the young rich brats, be it the 17-year-old boy from Pune, who was told after killing 2 young people in Pune, driving his Porsche, and he was told, write a 300-word essay, we'll let you off. Be it a 20-year-old law student, Rakshit Chaurasia from Vadodara, driving a Volkswagen and killing Hemali Ben Patel, and then saying, one more round, one more round, one more round of alcohol, one more round of drugs, some more drugs and some more alcohol, because he was not happy having killed one person. Be it Shivam Mishra from Kanpur driving the Lamborghini, story last week, crashing into 6 people on the street. This is reckless parenting. This is newly minted nouveau-riche millionaires. And the youngsters who know chalta hai attitude, because they are slightly rich, they can kill people and get away with it. The second problem in our country is this madness about making reels. Please understand, the entire generation of Indians is having their brains fried making and watching reels. Imagine these people 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road. What will they be worth? Will their brains work anymore? Imagine 1.5 to 2 decades of reel making and reel watching. What contribution will these people make to India? What is a reel demic, you are asking me? A reel demic is a well-crafted profitability machine by big global tech companies based in America to drive Indians mad, to game, to mesmerize, build psychological hooks. It is psychological warfare against our youth. This is not content. This is madness. Because the more dangerous the reel, the more the views. And the way the Americans have made the system is that the more dangerous the reel, the greater the chance of somebody hurting or dying, the more views. Look at what I'm showing you today. This has 78 million views, where 3 friends climb deserted mountains without proper climbing gears. This one has 78 million views. You risk your life, almost die, and you get 78 million views. Look at another one. And I want to ask this Instagram and all these companies, what is their ethics? What is their responsibility? This one gets 272 million views, where on YouTube, a man lies between train tracks while a train passes over him. What is the mentality of these American companies that is endangering the lives of Indians? And Indians are going mad over it. Can you imagine this, ladies and gentlemen? These companies will not take any responsibility. Why is our government not asking them questions? Where are the rules? You see, there is a domino effect. The more stupid reels, dangerous reels are made, the more gets watched, and more other unemployed youth think that this is a quick way to earn money. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a reel, 33.5 million views, where a man pulls a stunt, bursts crackers on his scooty while driving. 33.5 million views. Now these companies, the tech companies, can stop this from happening, but they won't, because this is a profitability machine. Reward these people with visibility, give them a push of validation, a little money, a promise of virality, and make them real addicts. And when somebody dies, you look away and you say, I'm not responsible for the content. I'm just a platform, you see. I'm just a platform. These companies say, these stupid companies say, we're just a platform, you see. We're only offering people a platform to kill, a platform to murder. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you examples of the real demic, and I request the government of India to act. 2 youth killed in a bike stunt crash on Delhi-Dehradun expressway. Can I have the pictures, please? All making reels. A man films himself jumping into a fast-flowing river. That's next. Loses his life making a reel. If this is not murder, or this is not clearly an attempt at crossing the line where your life doesn't matter. A teenager attempting a 100-feet jump from an Instagram reel drowns and dies. Now, will we say that teenagers should be blamed? No. It is the whole epidemic. What's behind the epidemic are these social media companies. They have made it their mission. And our government of India should take these people to task. But I don't know what we are doing. I hope we do. A girl falls into a valley while driving and making reels. This video has been seen. Goes backward into a valley and dies. How much more of this are we going to see? Real murder, real deaths. A man falls from, of course, a mobile tower mid-reel stunt and fights for his life. The more extreme the reel, the more dangerous, the more the chance of your dying, the more numbers you will get. There's no benign factor here. This is harmful content being monetized, and Indians are dying, so an American big tech company can say, oh, India is the biggest digital market, you see. India is a big digital market. We're only offering a platform. We're going to invest billions of dollars in India. Ladies and gentlemen, what a shame. What a shame they are being allowed to get away. We need to counter this now with policies, regulations, notifications, laws. We need to make these people pay. But more than that, ladies and gentlemen, we need to spread some real awareness about this. Look at this mother on screen today. And she's going to be joining me in some time. The whole purpose of Sahil's mother has finished. When I saw the video, I said, her 23-year-old Sahil is gone. Her son lay there on the road for 2 hours after the accident. Nobody helped him. In a country where you make reels, when two people are talking or somebody is having a coffee or making a reel, a young man dies in the road. Nobody helps him as he's dying. Nobody intervenes for him. No one rushes him. We've become a numb society, ladies and gentlemen, a numb society. And I think she's live with us, right? I think I'll go straight to her. I feel I don't want to make her wait, but I just want to ask you viewers, even before I ask my first question to Ina Makkan. I don't know what to ask you, Ina. Miss Makkan, I don't know what to ask you. I just feel so many things have gone wrong in our country. I feel guilty interviewing you, Miss Makkan. मुझे आपसे सवाल करते ही मुझे मतलब मेरा दिल दुख रहा है. मैं पता नहीं है क्या पूछूं. सिर्फ आपको पूछना चाहता हूं कि आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं लोगों को जो ये प्रोग्राम देख रहे हैं. मैंने कहा ये रियल मर्डर है. ये कोई एक्सीडेंट नहीं है. आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगी? Would you like something to say, Miss Makkan?
It should be banned immediately. It should be banned. Kids have gone mad. Children have gone mad. Becoming viral and all this nonsense going on. Parents have no control because of all this nonsense on their children. Parents are helpless. They have no control on the children because of these kind of platforms you're talking about. These are actually murders. These are actually murders. My entire world finished in 1 second. In just 1 second without any mistake. My son was driving perfect. He was driving slow. He was in his lane. Without any mistake, he is gone. He is killed. He is killed. Without any mistake, he is killed.
Miss Makkan.
Being right also, we can't survive. Then where to go? Where to go?
Miss Makkan, these two brother-sister driving the Scorpio, there is a clear visual of them, clear video of them, just before the accident happens with Sahil.
Yes.
Where there is a phone in front, I can show the visual.
Yes.
Clearly that phone is making a reel. Now, they can't deny that they were making a reel. Nobody puts the mobile phone on in this shot, which means you're driving rashly. And the more rash you drive, you will make a dangerous reel. And that dangerous reel will get a lot of likes. So, मुझे तो दिख रहा है कि ये reel बनाई जा रही है.
Yes.
ये likes के लिए कोई rash driving कर रहा है. I am seeing that clearly. What have you analyzed this? आपकी analysis क्या है इसको लेकर?
More than me, what I analyzed, I shared it with public, with you, with media. Wherever I could, with the system. Now everything is out. Everybody can see. Just being alone as a mother, I might be wrong, I might be right, but everybody else can see and decide what it is. I don't need to comment on this. Everybody can see. Young, old, children, anybody. Everything is clearly visible. There is nothing left to say or comment.
And the other thing is that you say that your son lay there on the road for 2 hours after the accident. No one did anything. There were so many people passing by.
Yes.
There were so many cars. You
Yes.
said there was an ambulance also. Nobody stopped. Nobody intervened.
Yes.
Nobody lifted him. Nobody rushed him to a hospital. Nobody even tried
Yes.
to do anything. And in a country where everybody is making reels all the time, nobody helped Sahil.
I want to ask the nation who all can see their children like this. Who all can see? Who all can see their children like this? Tell me. Tell me. You look at my child. This is my child. I kept him like this. And at last I saw him like this on the road. How horrible is this? How can I forget this last moment of my child's face? Tell me, how can I sleep? How parents can see, any parent can see their children like this? From this to this. Tell me.
Ms. Makkan, while nothing is going to bring Sahil back, I promise you that, is there something you would like to say?
Counting days, you know.
I will do everything possible. We will do everything possible to put this to the government, so that this real murders, this real making madness, at least there should be some punishment for it. Yes, you're saying something.
Me and my son were counting the days. I wanted to see him sitting in the flight, starting his life, his journey to flourish. 23 years of my struggle and equal amount of struggle of my child. It's 46 years, 2 lives. He struggled a lot with me. He missed that family love. Since I was the mother and I was the father for him. He sacrificed for many things in life. But he wanted to make a good family. He wanted to settle down and make a good family of it. He never wanted his family to sacrifice for anything. First fly, he was waiting for. मम्मी, मेरा कॉल लेटर आने वाला है. मैंने सब कुछ कर लिया है. मम्मी, I'll make you feel proud. The amount of love of my child. ये उसने चाइल्डहुड में छोटे में बनाया है, मेरे बच्चे ने, ये मेरे लिए. Once I was hospitalized. When I came back, he welcomed me with this. Once he did some mistake, then he used to make cards. Sorry.
Miss Makkan,
Read this. This will make everybody understand my struggle. He was very young when he wrote all this. Say this. What should I do?
Ms. Makkan, I am...
What should I do?
Ms. Makkan, I promise you on behalf of the Republic Media Network that we will do everything possible. If there's something you want to tell the government about this making of reels and what happens when people are killed and the dangerous things that people are doing for making of reels, you can say that if you wish to now.
It should be immediately stopped. This madness should be immediately stopped. Children of our nation are getting spoiled. Instead of getting involved into good things, into achievements, targeting good deeds, they are getting spoiled. Please stop this.
Yes.
Government should come forward to stop this and control this. And this family, uska father, I am coming across whatever nonsense things जो कमेंट्स आ रही है एक्यूज्ड की साइड से, उसके फादर की साइड से, मेरी नॉलेज में आ रहा है सब कुछ. I request media to kindly judge. You have the entire sequence of event of 3rd February till evening. Stay also. You connect the dots, you check where does he exist when he says that they went to the spot to help my child or whatever. I don't know. People are telling me. I have not heard directly, but people are telling me that he is giving such kind of statements. When 2 hours my child was there and till 1:30, I reached there. Till 1:30 he was not there. One side he says that it is not in my knowledge that my son took the car, I was away. I came at 6:30, whatever time he is explaining. Then kindly tell me how he was appeared suddenly after taking my child from there to the hospital and then mortuary. From where his existence came. Kindly be practical and don't just follow his statements. Please check everything.
Yes.
Don't just go by his statements.
No.
Now they have left nothing. So they will do all nonsense things and they will give such kind of statements to mislead the case and they will try to change the direction. So I request media to be very attentive.
Yes.
And take care of all nonsense.
Yes. Ms. Makkan, we will absolutely follow this up diligently. And anything that, this harmful, we need to find a way collectively to stop this dangerous and harmful content from filling our screens anymore, for which we will carry out as strong a campaign as we can on this network. Ina Makkan, I thank you. I salute your bravery.
People should stop watching all this nonsense.
Yes, they should.
People should stop this nonsense. They should stop watching all this. Because when we watch, we encourage.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
We encourage them. What is viral? What is viral? What is trending?
Yeah.
This viral should be stopped. This should be stopped. This should be reported immediately. This should be banned, such kind of acts of children.
I agree with you, Ms. Makkan.
I again request the media.
Yes.
Don't just let me be alone and help me to fight till the end for the justice of my child. To get child justice, please.
Yes,
Please don't leave me in between.
Yes, Ms. Makkan. Please don't feel alone. We are with you.
Not a one-day coverage you get.
No, we are with you in this, and it's not one-day coverage for us. I thank you very much, Ms. Makkan.
Don't make face promises with a mother, please.
Yes. I will. We will follow it up. With absolute clarity of intent, we will.
Thank you.
I thank you very much, Ms. Makkan. My deepest condolences to you.
I expect.
Which I cannot expect it.
I expect this help and support.
Yes. Yes, you have a right to. Thank you very much, Ms.
Hold in hands from the entire nation also.
You already have a lot of support and you'll get more.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. On my panel this evening, I have Dr. Riri Trivedi. She is a psychotherapist and author from Ahmedabad. Advocate Jayanand Dehadrai of the Supreme Court. Nikhil Chandwani. He's also very popular on social media. He's a columnist. Manvi Taneja. On the other side, Prashant Mendirata, Advocate Supreme Court. Akashdeep Sabir. And Karan Verma. We have a problem here that we need to start acknowledging, Karan and Manvi. The problem is that we have become the victims of an American algorithm. The more sensational, the more edgy, the more violent, the more risky, the more hits and views. These are the same social media companies which say to people who do the news that if you use a picture of political violence, we will ban you. But they allow this, which means they've mastered the algorithm somewhere. Karan, I want you to start with your thoughts on this.
Arnab, my condolences to Sahil and his family. Arnab, let's get the issue right. It's the people. It's these uncivilized brats and their entitled parents. It's the people always. Rather than blaming it on the medium, before this, we remember when the film Dhoom came, people were trying all these bike stunts and dying. So it's the people who have to change. We have become very insensitive as a society. Why blame any medium when the fact is when this medium wasn't there? We were having those bike stunts. We had people on the mobile phones crossing the roads when the mobiles had come, which resulted in so much chaos and so many deaths at that time.
Jay,
in our grandparents' age, we had people climbing on ridges and falling down just to impress their own society, impress their own set of people. So it's the people. I always say that.
Okay, but there's a second aspect to it. The other aspect is now comes the element of instant virality. Algorithm which games these things and observes that if somebody is doing something dangerous that becomes viral, it is made more viral. And obviously the company, the platform benefits from that virality.
Because our people enjoy it.
Secondly, 1 minute, before you blame the people, the platform has enough intelligence and artificial intelligence to block such content, but they don't. So, and third is, you see the kind of content and the kind of views it gets. Do you think it could not have been stopped, the kind of reels that can kill? So there is the other side we need to look at. Nikhil, what do you think?
Absolutely, sir. Many decades ago, we allowed the setting up of these illegal gutka and cigarette shops everywhere around the nation. And look what's happening right now. Our walls are covered in stains, kids are addicted to cigarettes, and these illegal shops are still popping up everywhere. Influencing is something extremely similar. If we allow these idiots who call themselves as influencers to break rules and create chaos for views today, tomorrow we'll not be dealing with a few nuisance creators. We'll be dealing with a full-blown law and order crisis manufactured for content. And so you are absolutely right. What's happening today is a dangerous psychological economy where attention has become currency, where outrage has become marketing. The more reckless you are, the more the algorithm is rewarding you. So some of these so-called creators are not just chasing creativity. There's no creativity on social media right now which is going viral. Everybody's chasing shock value. They film stunts on highways, they are threatening people, they are trespassing, they are harassing, they are displaying their weapons, and they call this content. And when the law finally catches up, suddenly they become victims, they become minors, they want juvenile laws to apply on them. No, they should be... You should arrest them. The government needs to arrest them. Government needs to put these idiots, these creators, because of whom people are dying behind the bars.
And this has become very extreme of late. Now, we can choose to say it won't affect us, But the truth is, Prashant, that these kind of things will inevitably affect everyone. If you're watching this program and you think, I feel very sorry for Sahil's mother, but she's somebody else's mother, somebody else's family, it won't happen to us, and therefore we'll take a technical explanation of it. Then consider how many mothers and how many families have been devastated, and this is happening more in India than anywhere else. Which means the digital explosion in our country is being used for wrong intent, Prashant.
Yes.
Somebody in America has understood the mentality of the Indian youth. And the fact that, you can for 500 rupees or 1,000 rupees of easy revenue, make someone do something can either kill others or damage themselves. Somebody has gamed this. In Silicon Valley, somebody has gamed the Indian youngster, their economic profile, their socio-economic profile, and how much they can contribute to the profits of these companies in the US. It's pure commerce in my view, isn't it? Prashant and then Jay.
Absolutely correct. It's only commerce. And unfortunately, when they banned TikTok, we heaved a sigh of relief. Now it's Instagram, it's Snapchat, it's Facebook, it's YouTube. So all these accounts are giving you money. The children are being told that you'll be paid for the views. More the views, more the money. And that's how the brain rot is happening. In fact, the consequences are so far-reaching that the children today, the youth, so you have to be 13 years of age to have your own Instagram account. In Spain, you have to be 16 years of age. There is absolutely no control. The government is not controlling anything. The government is not giving any guidelines. At the end of the day, anybody who's got a smartphone has become a journalist. He thinks my mobile phone is a key to money, which is absolutely wrong. The attention span has reduced. Now I challenge Gen Z, the young kids of today, to sit for a movie of 3 hours and watch a movie. Their patience, their level of the entire attention has got reduced to 2 minutes or 1 minute.
No, you'll be surprised. Shall I tell you something? And Dr. Iri Trivedi can tell me more about this. The attention span, and we should be concerned. If we want to be Viksit Bharat, I think the first thing the government should do, the Prime Minister can do, is take action on this. Because the concern is, and everybody should be concerned, that if the attention span of a user in India is 8 seconds, that means that you have to do something so dangerous, so attention-grabbing, so scandalous, so out of the ordinary, that you have to grab 8 seconds of attention. Can you analyze this for us, Dr. Trivedi?
Yes. So, for India, our demographic dividend is going to come from the youth, which means it is this youth that we are hoping will contribute to the nation that we want to build. However, if their attention is only 8 seconds, then obviously their ability to concentrate, focus, or even complete a task, a given task, is severely compromised. What one panelist said is about watching a 3 hours movie. This currently, because of these reel culture, and the whole brain is getting rewired to get constant stimulation in short attention spans. Because of these, the young generation is not able to even read books today. So forget about contributing to the nation. So my whole doctoral study that I've done is on this, that this demographic dividend that we might get from the youth is actually might become a demographic liability if this issue is not addressed quickly. And I would also like to say about it's the real culture. We cannot just blame the youth. It's the parents who are themselves giving the phones to the children. Parents are themselves addicted. So many parents are constantly on the phone. They don't even know what their children are doing. And the way of showing love, today parenting has become all about indulging your children, giving them gadgets, giving them devices. What I could not afford as a parent, I want to give everything to my child, whether it is a new car, whether it is a state-of-the-art mobile phone. And this is what is leading to more and more such incidents that we are seeing in the papers all the time, whether it is young, spoiled kids driving fast cars, whether it is kids doing rash things on social media, the addiction, all of this. And I think you have to also blame the parents, the society, and everybody. Because ultimately, like somebody else said, there are people viewing these reels. And these kids are told that you will get money by making this. They don't have any other job. I don't know. They don't have any other job.
Everyone wants to be, everyone and everyone nowadays who is unemployed.
Yes.
Not that they are unemployable. They can work, they can get a degree, they can get a competitive exam.
There are no jobs.
Allow me, Manvi, one second. Manvi, just give me a moment. Listen.
Despite
listen,
Manvi,
understand.
Sahel was not killed by the minor. In fact, he was murdered by the society. It is the society who is demanding to make such reels. If you try to look at
society is demanding that we make these reels.
Yes, these type of reels. If you go through these type of reels, people like to watch reels full of risk. People like to watch reels full of stunts. If you make a normal reel, it will not get viral. The more people view such reels, they like, they share, they comment. And once they comment it, it gets into a trending.
Just 1 minute. Manvi, be quiet for a minute. Can I complete with Riri Trivedi? And then I will come to you. Don't feel bad about what I'm saying. It's an issue we are dealing with. The fact of the matter is, you can have a pursuit.
But you cannot
and I think this needs to be a government initiative now. I am nobody to advise the government, but they must look at, you see, I'll tell you what is dangerous for our country. And this is my broad theme of it. On the one side, you are increasing subsidies to the poor. On the other side, you are doing nothing to stop the real madness. What are the two sources of income that are coming into a family? One, for any lower income group, will be money from a subsidy scheme, direct benefit, okay, not necessarily productive employment. And the second will be quick 500 rupees, 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, maybe 50,000 rupees from making dangerous reels. Now you watch somebody's reel and you say, you made 1 lakh rupees, almost killing yourself. I could do that too. You can't blame the individual. You have to blame the system that has not guardrailed this.
Arnab, people who can't even run their homes are buying expensive mobile phones only so that they can make reels and become so-called influencers and creators. This is not influencers and creators. This is just a madness, like you said. And people with salaries of 20,000 and 10,000 are buying 50,000 rupees mobile phones. Why? Yes. So that they can be on Instagram, make reels and get thrills. And people who even like the reels, you should report reels. In fact, if everybody reports such reels,
250
they will
crores.
not go viral.
In this budget, government has allocated 250 crores to open labs in school to teach video editing, to make them social influencers. 250 crores. Shouldn't that have been allocated to have ambulances every 10 kilometers on the roads? A person lies on the road for 2.5 hours. Nobody is there to help. And you allocate 250 crores to teach how to edit videos and put them on social media. That's the mentality of the government today. Government wants social influencers. Government wants everybody to talk about how great the government is working, whether it's a state government or the central government.
No, but this is let me get in Jay and Karan. See, I wouldn't have made this the subject of the debate at 9 o'clock. You know, unless I did not feel this was important. 60% of Indians are up at night doing doom scrolling. The attention span of young people is 8 seconds. Thousands of people are killed. Right? The virality of dangerous reels is at an all-time high. The tech companies, Jay, are taking no responsibility. And the government can do obviously much more, because otherwise we will get popcorn brains in this country. Popcorn brains. Jay.
Arnab, I agree with you completely. Arnab, I agree with you completely. Unreservedly, I agree with you. And there is a desperate need for regulation. Otherwise, there's going to be an even greater stupidity epidemic in our country. And what you pointed out about, you know, India's goal to become Viksit Bharat by 2048, that will always remain a dream if our youth has their brains addled by this constant addiction for dopamine. And according to me, there is a massive conspiracy which you are unmasking today. So kudos to you for doing that, between big tech and big pharma. So it's just not Silicon Valley that's responsible for this. But the fact that now our youth is going to be addled with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which is a natural consequence of having really tiny attention spans, it's the big pharma companies that are going to benefit from it.
How do you control this?
So there's a major issue, and my sincere condolences to Ina Makan and Arnab. I'm so glad that you interviewed her. I mean, it was heartbreaking watching that interview, but it was so important. I think this should serve as a wake-up call. And you know, I was looking at some statistics very quickly. 2,500 individuals reported. I mean, these are reported deaths every year from underage driving. That figure is going to rise exponentially, Arnab, now because of this real nonsense and social media, unregulated social media. Someone else pointed out rightly that other countries are regulating it for the youth. According to me, it should be completely banned in India, because we will lose our ability to do deep work as a society if we continue with this
regulated reel making.
So I completely agree.
I'm asking you here, Facebook Reels monetization allows creators to earn revenue through the Facebook content monetization program, which merges former separate incentive programs like Acts on Reel, in-stream ads and performance bonus into a single unified stream based on content performances.
I don't deny that.
Now the question is, see, if it was only a question, Akashdeep, of brain rot, lack of concentration and attention span, or a dopamine hit, it would be something else. What I have shown today, Akashdeep, are real consequences. This is not a reel of some, wannabe Bollywood star or starlet outside a gym. This is other stuff. Look at the people who are the victims here. They are not from the celebrity families shooting reels inside a 5-star hotel. Yeah, so you understand, no? Their lives also matter. They are being misled.
No, their lives do matter, but Arnab, I'm hearing all the panelists and I completely agree that this has gone to the edge, but I am hearing everyone say that there should be regulations, and I am trying to scratch my mind. If there are 100 crore mobile phone users, the only option is to have 100 crore policemen. How are you going to govern when a man is going to remove his phone and decide to create a video or create a post or create something stupid? How are you going to govern that? This menace needs
No, it can be governed very simply.
Other than
if the government steps in, it can be governed. If the government says to, if the government says to WhatsApp, Meta, Insta, that the dangerous reels, right? There is obviously an algorithm. There's a back end, isn't that? I mean, is it so difficult, Nikhil, for the companies to use the back end? As some of these companies are bigger than sovereign nations.
It starts with us posting them, sir.
Pardon me?
But it starts with us posting them.
No. It starts. One minute. It starts with us posting them. But you wouldn't post something which would risk your life unless you knew there was a good chance of making a lot of money on it. Right, Nikhil?
Absolutely, sir.
Call us, please, producers. Yeah.
Will you not call such people
What number is getting?
You're
not working on it.
Videos, reckless driving reels, and people displaying weapons. These were the videos that were going extremely viral on Facebook.
So who do you call a fool here?
The app or the person doing it? Who were making these illegal reels. And reel making, these influencers, they are like drug peddlers right now.
This is generic.
They are like drug peddlers. And if they are making reels, if they are making these reckless reels, you need stricter laws to throw them behind the bars. You need stricter laws where the society understands that if they make such videos, the law will act. And if that doesn't happen, then we are looking at a huge pandemic where these drug peddlers, these reel makers will be creating a society where everybody will have popcorn brains, and we'll have this young population who are worthless.
Yeah, and
if somebody's caught driving below 18, you prosecute the parents. Why shouldn't the parents be prosecuted in this particular case?
A lot of our viewers are messaging me saying we are on the line, but you're not taking the calls. I'm sorry, I've been telling my director twice to take the calls open. I've told Niranjan also, who's in the PCR, to open up the lines for the calls. Akashdeep, no, please. Niranjan, please move faster. People are contacting me, myself saying we are on the line, on the line, on the line. Why are you not opening the phone lines? I'm saying I've told the director, I've told you, please open the lines. There are a lot of people with views on this. I shouldn't have to prompt my PCR. Riri Trivedi will take the first analysis call. Girish Mishra is calling from Hyderabad. Girish?
Good evening.
Good evening, please. Yeah.
Arnab ji, good evening.
Yeah.
See, I want to tell you, I am calling from Hyderabad. We have a police commissioner. His name is Sajjanar. And he said, anybody kills, it's an attempt to kill. If somebody is killed, no, it's attempt to kill. Suppose it is juvenile, their parents should be tried in the court. I like this. Nowhere else in the state in India has happened this. Sajjanar of Hyderabad. He said attempt to murder has to be applied.
Yeah. Dr. Riri Trivedi is speaking. Can you increase her audio from the PCR? She was saying something. Thank you very much. Niranjan, can you guide the PCR? Thank you. Yeah. Riri is speaking.
I'm not a
PCR, please. Yeah.
I'm not an expert in law over here, so I cannot comment on his question because he's asked something related to law. But I would definitely say that parents of juvenile offenders have to be held responsible because parents are the ones who have given the car to these young people without license. Parents are the one who haven't taught consequences to these children who are entitled making reels, driving cars without license. So obviously parents also have to be taken to court. Parents have to be held accountable.
And now I want to know, suppose something puts up on Meta and Meta reportedly has become a $50 billion business.
Yes.
So if you're a $50 billion business, you will give a little few thousands here and there to people who risk life in India, not take responsibility for it, and then have Akashdeep come and say the problem is with society. Have Karan Verma say problem is with society. It's not. We are all being exploited, Karan.
So it's
Dr. Anand from Bengaluru. Dr. Anand.
Bypassing society here. It's not. So it's not.
Arnab.
Hi.
Hi, Arnab. I just wanted to let the other panelists who are defending the social media, just to let them know that Australia had banned making Instagram accounts for children who are below 16 years of age.
Yes.
So if at all Australia can make a rule
in our country.
for banning the 16, no, I am just telling that why cannot we make it 18 years of age when you can regulate alcohol for children.
We can, otherwise we'll have brain fried youth in our country with an attention span of 8 seconds. Incapable of reading 2 pages at length, giving a competitive exam.
20, 30 and 40-year-olds make.
Listen, I don't know what you make.
Have you seen the stupid videos 20, 30, 40-year-olds have made?
I have not seen your videos yet. But
are you thinking it's only a Arnab, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny.
The point is that yes, young children, teenage brain is not equipped to understand consequences unless from childhood they have been trained to think about consequences. Teenage brain is not wired to think about the long-term implications of their actions. Teenagers need maximum regulation. So obviously, kids have to have.
There are a lot of people who watch your reels. They come out enlightened. They watch your reels also get millions of views. So let's not broad brush.
No, but am I driving a bike sitting ulta?
That's what I'm saying.
Am I jumping from one mountain to the other trying to get myself killed? So I'm not talking about reels per se. I am talking about a certain nature of reel.
Let me complete.
I am
talking. Even the government has acted. Just let me complete, please. 30 seconds. The government in the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Ethics Code of Rules 2021, which was amended in 2026, included dangerous as a part of it. So what did it include in it? Anything that endangers public order, safety or national security.
All these reels that I'm showing are still online. Do you understand, Karan? The reels I'm putting on air, the danger is, Jay, these reels that I'm showing are still online.
Yeah. They are now being flagged, and
this is perennial content, which means for years we will tell people how to harm themselves.
These companies are complicit for the fact that they're profiting. They're profiting from India basically becoming a stupider country.
That's the point. It's the people, and at the end of the day, you also have to admit that.
People can't say we are
No,
not
it's not the
responsible
people.
for anything.
It's not the people. I'm sorry. There are consequences for other people when this is permitted to happen. For example,
Exactly,
in Sahil Makhan's case, the boy who was driving the car was making a reel, and he ended up, while making a reel, ended up killing somebody else. So there is a very real cost of that stupidity.
That boy who was driving,
and people
that
have to pay with their
boy who was
lives.
driving. He's responsible for it. If not for the reel, he would have done it to impress 10 people around him.
Well, his reckless.
Vijay Kumar from Pune, please. Two more callers. Vijay from Pune, please.
By reel making.
Good evening, Arnab. I think solution is not that complicated, I guess, particularly in the motor accidents. What we need to do is the premium actually should go substantially high for these, errant drivers. And under Motor Vehicle Act, the liability should, is always unlimited, but there should be some co-payment for these defaulters. Okay, so I think the change in insurance law can, to large extent, curb these problems. These cannot be handled in any other way. Once the pocket is hit hard, the discipline will come. This is my view.
Okay, Dr. Ram from Chennai, one more caller, please.
Yeah, I think we are just falling prey to some Western conspiracy who clearly know that our nation's strength is our youth.
Yes.
So the whole point is because of lazy parenting, where the parents don't have enough time or they don't have the attention to take care of the kids, they engage them with mobiles. So it's time that the government steps up and says that until someone is 18, if there is something that is dangerous out there...
I think it's not a conspiracy theory to say that it's probably a profit-making conspiracy. I'm not sure if any government of America is involved. But obviously these companies are making a lot of money. And it's most unfortunate that they are looking
such incidents are galore abroad too.
Well, I mean, I am concerned about my country the most.
Abroad too, sir. I have seen videos. Agreed. So am I. But it's not an Indian malaise.
It's the system to be blamed.
Go anywhere.
Well, anyway, I put the issue up here.
Arnab, as per my knowledge, there were 13 challans against this car, SUV
well, anyway,
car, and more than 50,000. No, it is the system to be blamed.
Of course, it is a system to be blamed at multiple levels. Please don't do that when I'm anchoring, directors. You can't cut a guest off. How rude is that? When I say goodbye, you can cut off. You can't do it before that. Yes, Manvi.
A juvenile with 13 challans driving is...
overtime me.
It's more than 50,000.
A juvenile with 13 challans driving is itself a crime.
I do understand, but Manvi, let me tell you one thing. We need to understand that there's a multiple issues involved. We can change what's in our hands, not everything. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I would like to just say that my job is to put the issue out in the public domain. The response we have got to this short 50-minute program convinces me that people are beginning to get concerned. Don't look upon what happened to Sahil and to his mother as something that only happened to them. Any of us could be the next victim. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
अरे टेंशन किस बात की? सेंचुरी प्रोबूट का प्रीमियम प्लस है ना, लो एमिशन है, हाई डेंसिटी है, वाटर रेजिस्टेंट भी, टर्माइट एंड बोरो रेजिस्टेंट भी है। यानी ये है जहां नो टेंशन वहां।
प्रीमियम प्लस बाय सेंचुरी प्रोबूट।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला। MDH
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला। मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी, चाहे जो भी हो
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरीडे।
Himanta Biswa Sarma, good evening.
Good evening.
And everyone across the country has watched your press conference yesterday.
Yes.
Now, you see, now that you've done the press conference, you've made some very, very damning allegations against Gaurav Gogoi.
Yes.
Are you doing it? First question, let's have it out of the way. Are you doing this because you're facing a huge test in your political career with the Assam elections coming up, and he's the person Rahul Gandhi is putting up against you?
Arnab, you know Assam. Even I produce a picture of Asim Munir and Gaurav Gogoi. Congress is not going to lose a single vote because whomever the vote, the section of people who vote for Gaurav Gogoi or Rahul Gandhi in Assam, in any case they will vote only Congress. From that press conference, neither I will gain one vote, neither I will lose one vote.
But you have said some amazing things.
Yes.
You said that you think that Gaurav Gogoi visited Pakistan.
For a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
Amity has one of India's most advanced supercomputing facilities for AI research and teaching. Equipped with world-class facilities, the center drives interdisciplinary research and industry-academia collaboration, preparing students for disruptive AI technologies. Committed to India's global tech leap, Amity is proud to be the knowledge partner at India AI Impact Summit.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
अरे टेंशन किस बात की? सेंचुरी प्रोवुड का प्रीमियम प्लस है ना, लो एमिशन है, हाई डेंसिटी है, वाटर रेजिस्टेंट भी, टर्माइट एंड बोरो रेजिस्टेंट भी है। यानी ये है जहाँ नो टेंशन वहाँ।
प्रीमियम प्लस बाय सेंचुरी प्रोवुड।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा,
रानी, इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील TMT से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी, चाहे जो भी हो।
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता। टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस, विद यू लाइक फैमिली, विद यू ऑलवेज।
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
I am absolutely fed up, like you are, I'm sure, with the U-turns of the BCCI and the ICC.
Amity has one of India's most advanced supercomputing facilities for AI research and teaching. Equipped with world-class facilities, the center drives interdisciplinary research and industry-academia collaboration, preparing students for disruptive AI technologies. Committed to India's global tech leap, Amity is proud to be the knowledge partner at India AI Impact Summit.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
अरे टेंशन किस बात की? सेंचुरी प्रोवुड का प्रीमियम प्लस है ना, लो एमिशन है, हाई डेंसिटी है, वाटर रेजिस्टेंट भी, टर्माइट एंड बोरो रेजिस्टेंट भी है। यानी ये है जहाँ टेंशन वहाँ।
Premium Plus by Century ProWood.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
Sir, what about safety from fire? केबल कौन सा लगाया है?
अरे केबल का क्या है, कोई भी।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, Imran Khan in terrible shape. His torture continues. Now he's getting support from the sporting fraternity, which just wants to know what his condition is. On the show tonight, Bhupen Bora, the ex-president of the Congress in Assam, on the reasons why he's quit and can't stay any longer in the Vadra Congress. And at 9 p.m. tonight, the real demic, how making reels is costing lives, ruining families, and has become the new pandemic. Viewers, Imran Khan, former Pakistan Prime Minister, is in terrible shape. He has lost most of his vision, we are told. There are medical reports which have come out. Asif Munir, who knows that Imran Khan can throw him out of office if he comes out of jail, is probably determined to kill him while in custody. That is my own view. And he will do everything possible to end Imran Khan's life. Now today, a lot of people who played cricket with Imran have written to Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. This includes Greg Chappell, Belinda Clark, Michael Atherton, Nasir Hussain, our very own Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, Ian Chappell, Alan Border, David Gower, Clive Lloyd, and the great Steve Waugh. And they've all said that he needs to get fair treatment, he needs to get urgent medical care, he needs dignity for a cricket legend. He needs to be given some respect for being a World Cup hero. He needs a transparent legal process and basic humanity. And all these people have written because they are worried for Imran Khan's life. And it's going to be terrible if Asif Munir kills Imran. But that's the way Pakistan politics is. That's why it's never going to be a democracy. Nevertheless, you have pictures here, Asif Munir, insecure, being told to show his iCard at the Munich Security Conference. This man, Asif Munir, is a coward, a very, very scared kind of person. He knows that if Imran comes out alive, then he's out. That's the way the cookie will crumble. And that's why no Pakistani cricketer, there are a bunch of cowards. Let me tell you about few of the cowards who have refused to sign the petition. Shahid Afridi, who gave many interviews saying, in my whole life, I've been inspired only by one man, Imran Khan. He's kept quiet. He's a coward number one. Coward number two, ladies and gentlemen, is Waqar Yunus. Waqar Yunus, ladies and gentlemen, played with Imran Khan in the 1992 World Cup. Inzamam ul Haq, who was captain when Imran was captain when he made his debut. Excuse me. All these people said, we owe our entire cricketing career to Imran Khan. None of those gallery of cowards have opened their mouth right now. And there are a lot of concerns about Imran Khan's life. Trust me, I'm no fan of cricket. Imran Khan the cricketer or Imran Khan the politician. I'm as anti-Imran Khan as can be. But the fact is, if there is a deliberate attempt to kill him by Asif Munir, backed by Shehbaz Sharif, then does a man who's been cricket captain for his country deserve to be assassinated while in jail? Ladies and gentlemen, At this point of time tonight, I am therefore getting some Pakistani panelists on my program, and we are getting some of our own. And we are going to discuss whether this is a straightforward attempt to kill Imran Khan and the threat that Asif Munir faces if and when Imran Khan comes out. Asif Munir, beware, he'll take your job in a minute.
They have shared the biggest cricketing rivalries on the ground. But even Imran Khan's biggest critics will speak up tonight. 14 former cricketing legends have raised the alarm for former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan. Among the signatories are Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, who urged the Pakistani government for urgent medical care for Imran. In the letter, the former cricketers claim that they are concerned with the incarceration conditions of Imran Khan. The former Prime Minister of Pakistan has been behind bars since August 2003. Since then, there have been many reports suggesting Imran Khan's mistreatment in jail and the jail conditions itself. Now, fresh claims from his family allege severe deterioration in his health. His family claims a blood clot in his right eye, resulting in loss of 85% of his vision. The development has intensified political pressure and drawn the attention of the Supreme Court of Pakistan. PTI leaders say the court's observations show growing concern over his condition.
मैंने आज सुबह बड़ी उम्मीद का इजहार किया था कि आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट से खान साहब की सेहत के बारे में कोई मुनासिब फैसला आए। मैं समझता हूं कि कोर्ट का माहौल, कोर्ट का मूड और उनका जो रुझान था वो बहुत पॉजिटिव था। मैंने ये नोट किया है कि ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस साहब और जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट है उन्होंने कंसर्न का इजहार किया है खान साहब की सेहत के बारे में और उनको फिक्र है कि खान साहब की सेहत में कोई फ़र्क नहीं आना चाहिए, उसके लिए खान साहब का चेकअप हो। और उन्होंने ये भी कहा कि हम ये नहीं कहते कि इमरान खान को कोई स्पेशल प्रेफरेंशियल ट्रीटमेंट दें, लेकिन उनको ज़रूरी तिब्बी इमदाद वो लाजमन मिलनी चाहिए।
Questions have been raised over his access to family and health care.
मैं ये नहीं कहता कि पिम्स का कोई उनके इलाज में कोई मसला है, लेकिन आपके अपने ज़ाती डॉक्टर हर इंसान के होते हैं जिनको आपके हिस्ट्री का पता होता है। तो क्यों अभी तक इजाज़त नहीं मिली? अभी अगर मिल गई है, लेकिन ये बहुत पहले होनी चाहिए थी ना, जब उनकी आँख खुदा न खास्ता अगर वो ख़राब और भी खुदा न खास्ता ख़राब हो जाए तो ये फ़ैसले पहले हुकूमत को करने चाहिए थे। अब देखते हैं आगे ये क्या करते हैं, लेकिन ये जो इमरान खान के साथ ट्रीटमेंट है तो ये जो है ना पूरी दुनिया देख रही है और आप बदनामी कर रहे हैं पाकिस्तान की और हमारे जस्टिस सिस्टम की।
ये बहुत पॉजिटिव डेवलपमेंट है और ये पहले करनी चाहिए थी। पिछले 15 दिनों से सारा पाकिस्तान एक हैजान की कैफियत में था कि जी आप खान की सेहत के हवाले से बता दें। आखिर वन वे द अदर वे कोर्ट ने उसका नोटिस लिया, सलमान सफदर साहब ने रिपोर्ट भी जमा करा दी। यानी कि पाकिस्तान में जो आपका हक है उसके लिए भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट का एक चीफ जस्टिस इतना बड़ा एपेक्स कोर्ट का वो आके ऑर्डर कर रहा है जी आप जरा जेलर को कह दे प्लीज इनकी फोन पे बच्चों से बात करा दें और हाँ इनकी आंख जो खराब है वो किसी अच्छे डॉक्टर चेक करा दे।
Now all eyes are on the Shehbaz Sharif government and the Supreme Court of Pakistan. How long will they evade the questions?
GD Bakshi is with us, Uzma Kardar and Raja Faisal on one side, Abdul Samad Yaqub and Muhammad Arif Abbasi. Abdul Samad Yaqub is from the PTI and Muhammad Arif Abbasi is the former member of parliament of the PTI, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Now, I want to start with you, Muhammad Arif Abbasi ji. Imran Khan has lost 85% of his vision. He's a big leader. He's former prime minister of your country. He's the chief of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. He has been many times captain, World Cup winning captain of the Pakistani cricket team. Now, if he is losing 85% of his vision, who is responsible for his medical deterioration? Who wants Imran Khan to go blind?
Actually,
our party leadership or the member of the Imran Khan family or Dr. Imran Khan person. I did not meet, and last, I think,